You're young and stupid. She's almost 40. I think she's old enough where I'd be like, hey, come on now. Okay, I'm not blaming you, but you know you're supposed to leave.
Yeah.
At some point,
Yeah.
even he's probably sitting there like, that. She ain't left me yet? Okay. I'm gonna
thinks it's okay.
keep the slaps up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep slapping.
Yeah.
I'm so
Nobody
glad
clown.
when you're by my side. I'm so good, babe. We dancing in the kitchen. Nobody does it like you do. Now there ain't nothing missing. Now that I got you. Oh, this is something different. No, not just something new. Feel like I'm always running. Now that I got you. So tell me how you feel, 'cause there ain't nothing better.
Welcome everyone back to another episode of
This marriage thing.
This Marriage Thing podcast with Cee
And Gurley.
and Gurley. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate every one of you who continue to listen to us on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. And for those of you who would rather listen and watch here on YouTube, thank you so much. We love you guys so much for joining us each and every week. For obviously a very lovely Christian, don't forget, Christian married couples perspective on all things relationships and marriage.
Yes.
As you saw on the last episode, we have an email that we add on here now, which is
Gurcee, Gurcee, Barnes @gmail.com.
@gmail.com.
Barnes is spelled Barnes.
And
For those who don't know how to spell it.
that's right. And you spelled the first part too?
I did.
Okay, good. Yes. So yes, that email is for anyone who would like to write in. If you have any requests for advice, whether it be relationships, whether it be marriage, or anything of the such, or if you have any questions or advice, or if you just want to send a shout out to us, we love it. We appreciate it. We'd gladly read it on one of our shows. But like I always say, if you want your name attached to it, I can read it that way. If you want to remain anonymous, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine with us too. But we'd love to give you our perspective and insight based on things we've learned through an abundance of counseling, different experiences, and other Christian married couples, friends that we have.
Yeah.
Other friends that are married, that are Christians. There we go. I said it both ways. But yes, on today's episode, once again, Gurley does not know what I'm going to read. And also, I forgot to say earlier, I'm sure one of the other main reasons why you guys keep coming back, because we keep it real.
Yep.
We keep it raw.
Yep.
And you guys love to keep coming back, joining us. So on today's episode, once again, bear with me as I read these things. Some of these people, the grammar isn't the best, but I do live editing on the fly as I'm reading it. I've been in a relationship for the past 6 months with a man who is 55 years old, and I am a woman who is 37 years old. Okay. All right. I know if you're gonna say
I was waiting for it to be lower. I was like, oh my God, she's about to be younger than that.
37. Wait, you thought her age was gonna be lower?
Yeah, because the way she introduced his age, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's in her 20s.
Yeah, because they usually say no. Okay, you remember they always say their age and person's age. Yeah. So yeah, he's 55 and she is 37. She says the age gap has not been easy to explain to some friends and family, but in the beginning things were great. Fast forward to now. I was bending over tying my shoes, getting ready to get in the car and leave. And then And then he slapped me hard in the face out of nowhere without my consent, in quotations, as a joke. He said it was a joke. Okay. I'm asking myself, how did I get here? It sounds like one of the old BT movies. I'm sure you're
Your
wondering
whole reflection.
how we
Yeah,
got here.
yeah, pretty much.
It says, over the last 2 months, our communication has broken down and become toxic. I have an anxious attachment style, and he's an avoidant. Our conflicts have gone from civil to completely chaotic, usually with intense yelling and him taking zero accountability and gaslighting me into believing things didn't happen the way they actually did. She put in parentheses, invalidating the truth. A few days after our last explosive argument, things were mostly back to normal. There was affection, flirting, and support on both sides until this event. Today I was bending over, tying my shoes, and he came up behind me in a playful and flirty manner. He put his hands on my hips, then reached down and slapped me hard in the face. It stung, and it stung for several minutes after the impact. Sorry, I knew you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to picture it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was horrified and hurt. He knew he had gone too far. Okay, this guy sounds like he has a kink. He's like one of those
Annoying.
I don't know what they call it, but people who like to do like harmful stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me finish this off. This is the third occurrence of this type of behavior. Okay, let's see. That's what I was thinking. And something similar happened a few months prior, but did not go as far. The first time he slapped my butt very hard out of nowhere, completely unprovoked. That day, I warned him, don't ever slap me in my face. My bottom was okay as a flirty joke, but never my face. I'm put a pin in that. I'm gonna come back to that and say something about this. Okay. As this was also sprung on me and caught me off guard. The second time, I was folding laundry on my bed, and he came up behind me, bent me over, pretended to dry hump me, and pulled my hair so hard it really hurt. See, that's what I was saying earlier. I did mention it. Okay, I thought he had signs of that. Okay. I reacted poorly to this and made sure he knew this made me uncomfortable. Okay, that's good. Today he pushed the boundary once again, but this time it has gone too far. I am asking, why does he keep testing this boundary? And what are the consequences of allowing him to continue doing this or not leaving him? I am certain I need to leave, but why am I having such a hard time justifying it? My friends are telling me it only gets worse from here. And this is not just joking, flirty fun. After the slap tonight, I immediately reacted in tears, and he stormed out of my house saying he was no longer going to take the abuse from me. Huh? What? Sorry.
The gaslighting.
He just gaslit me. I'm like, hold on. Am I reading? Okay. I was confused. I felt hurt. I was like, hold on. Okay, he's good at this. Because sorry. Okay. Because he was no longer going to take the abuse from me because he was joking and I was taking it all the wrong way, and he is tired of walking on eggshells. He is gone. I am safe. And now he is texting me saying that he loves me and he is so sorry. And it's his being overworked driving this poor behavior. So I need help understanding the seriousness of this, please. I love his company and the attention. I think I'm addicted to the attachment, but my head is telling me to wake up and get out. I just need to know that I'm not overreacting and that this is serious.
Yeah. So my advice would be to run. And actually, when she talked about what her mind is saying, it made me think of there's a verse in the Bible that says, I think it's in Proverbs or Psalms. Mm-hmm. It might be Proverbs, where the heart can be deceived. Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, listen to what your mind is telling you, not your heart, because obviously their heart is attached to this man.
Yeah.
But your mind is literally thinking of every single scenario, every single thing that he has done, and evaluated everything, and pretty much is screaming, run. This man is not taking you seriously. Obviously, he when you express to him that he overstepped his the boundaries, and
Yeah.
but then he turned it back around you and said he's tired of your abuse. Like,
Yeah.
now
That was wild.
it was wild. Yeah.
I-
So he's not in, to her point, she's showing us that he doesn't take accountability until he, you guys are no longer together or separated in a sense. But I don't know, it does get worse from here because it keeps getting worse.
Oh,
Like, why the
definitely.
heck did he slap you?
It's only up from here.
Yeah, like it's getting, and he's like one. I agree. The was it the you said there was something you said earlier about like this habit of his.
It's like a kink.
A kink.
They
Okay.
they do like I don't know what it's called, but I know there's weird like freaky people like out there like this. I don't know if I should call them freaky, but they either like to hurt people like that or like to be hurt.
It's actually a
Either or. Yeah, it could be. I'm
it's a condition.
assuming.
It's an actual condition.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's an actual condition.
Yeah.
Like that, where certain things just makes them arouse.
Right.
Yeah,
So
right.
this was arousing him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Pretty
you go.
much. And so when she react to it, he still it didn't click to him. He's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think look, okay. I want to say this. Because I just thought about what I just said.
Yeah.
I'm not, for those who like certain things, to each their own, right? I'm not saying you can't have certain kings. I'm saying it needs to be consensual.
Yeah.
There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If someone likes you slapping them in the face or choking to whatever, if it's consensual and that's what y'all do in your relationship, by all means, do whatever you want to do. But this was sounding like, because she even said it was without my consent.
Yeah.
And she doesn't like it.
No.
She's telling him to stop. You know what I'm saying?
He's
So
too rough.
that's totally different. Yeah.
Right.
That's wild stuff right there.
It's crazy. He just slapped her.
Yeah.
It makes you want to fight somebody. On the system, no reaction if you happen to turn around and be like, "What's up?" But don't do it. But yeah, so yeah, she needs to run. I agree. You need to run, especially there's multiple events where you actually said, "Stop, please don't do this again," and he keeps doing it, and it keeps getting worse. The stories get worse and worse and worse. Yeah, so she needs to run. At this point, there's so many signs, and that he's not listening to you. You're not being heard, or he's not respecting your boundaries, and
Yeah.
those are red flags. So
Yeah. That's it? That's all you got?
that's it for now. There'll be more.
Oh, okay. Look, I was gonna say this. There's a few things that she said. Well, first of all, do you think the age has anything to do with it? The fact that he's like 20 years old, almost 20 years older than her. Do you think that plays a part? Where he's like, he thinks like, I should be able to get away with this because I'm like old enough to be your dad, so to speak.
Low key, yes. Because I was trying to think if it was more so of an older guy thing.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, older.
I was sort of thinking like, okay, maybe because he's so much older, he's like, okay, you can't get mad at me for doing this because like, yo, I'm pops here. You know what I'm saying? Like, do as I say, I could do whatever. Don't get mad. Because he clearly didn't discuss it. He just started doing it out of nowhere, assuming that she wouldn't get mad.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when she got mad, he acted like it's her fault. So
You just sound like one of those weirdos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But I think the bigger issue here is, it's like, it sounds like she has Stockholm syndrome and she's not even kidnapped. If you have to ask yourself questions like, should I leave him? Or she's like wondering if she should leave. Like, if you have to wonder that or ask for advice if you should leave, that means that part of you wants to stay. So it kind of feels like Stockholm syndrome. It's like you want to stay with your abuser. She's that attached, you know? Now, I don't know if this is, she didn't say this, but I don't know if that stems from like fear of being alone, like desperation of like whatever her past was. And
issues.
yeah, and it's like she wasn't with somebody for a while, and now she found someone who does want to be with her, and she doesn't want to lose that. Because when is she thinking, oh, well, like find somebody else? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stuff like that can kind of like mentally force you to stay in a abusive, toxic relationship when you know you shouldn't.
Right.
It's kind of like she's saying she knows that she shouldn't, and her friends are saying it's gonna get worse.
Right.
But then she says here, I need help understanding the seriousness of this. I love the so she talks about the positives. I love his company and attention. The attention. You see what I'm saying? And I think I'm addicted to the attachment. Yes, you are. But she understands, okay, she needs to leave. My head is telling me I need to wake up and get out. I just need to know that I'm not overreacting. No, you're not overreacting. And this is serious. Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody should be doing that to you. No. I didn't think I'd ever have to say this out of my mouth. But no one should be slapping you in your face for no reason. Just because. Like you get flowers just because you kiss somebody, you do nice things for them just because. You don't slap them in the face so it stings for minutes just because. I never thought I had to say that in my entire life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I'm sorry I have to tell you, young lady, no, this is not normal. Since this is a marriage podcast, I don't think he'll ever marry you.
No.
This doesn't seem like, although this is something that he wants in his woman, so maybe he would want his wife to be, acceptable for stuff. He would want his wife to accept behavior like this, but I don't see him marrying you. Maybe because of the age difference, but mostly because I don't think he respects you like that.
Yeah.
To where it's like he'd want to portray spending the rest of his life with you.
Yeah. He's not even hearing her out.
No, yeah. Because when she says something about it, he's like, all right, I can't take this abuse. Bro, what abuse are you taking? That part threw me for a loop.
Said no.
What? Because she said no. Oh, okay. So her declining his slaps is the abuse to him. Gotcha. Okay. My fault. I don't know how this works. I don't know how this abuse stuff.
Rejection for him.
Okay.
You're hurting my feelings.
So abusers are like, okay.
I don't know how abusers are.
Well, we about to mind through it a little bit. Let's figure it out. We're gonna just assume based on what she said. Abusers like to abuse, and if you don't like the abuse, you start rejecting the abuse. They get mad and they're like, "Hey, now I'm taking abuse from you because you're turning down my abuse." He's like, you should just be accepting this abuse.
Take it all in.
Take it over. That's crazy.
Without even sorry, comment.
What you saying?
Take it all in without. You have no right to say anything.
Okay. Dang, that's wow.
You have no right.
You have no right to. So.
See, it sounds like.
It sounds like she was like, yeah, like he owns her, so to speak. Like, oh, that's how he sees it. Like he owns her. Yeah. If he's saying he's thinking like that, like you have no right. Your rights are gone. It's like he sees her like as his property, so to speak, and he can just do with her as he wishes.
It could be that. But honestly, it sounds like he's just kind of weird like that, and he doesn't. And I think the age difference does play the part where he's not taking her seriously. So every time she said, "I don't like this," he reacts differently and makes her rethink her decision in a sense.
Well, she look. I don't like the victim blame. You know that. I always say that. But I think, look, she's 37. She's almost 40. She's at the point in her life where she should know right from wrong, what you should deal with, what you shouldn't deal with. If you're still wanting to deal with this, not wanting, but you're still accepting it and not outright leaving, then I got to put some of that blame on you. Because it's like, yo, you're old enough. I can see if you were young and dumb. I don't want to leave him. I'm 19. He loves me. He just hits me sometimes. You're young and stupid. She's almost 40. I think she's old enough to be like, hey, come on now. Okay, I'm not blaming you, but you're supposed to leave.
Yeah.
At some point, even he's probably sitting there like, that. She ain't left me yet? Okay. I'm gonna keep,
Which
I'm
is
gonna
probably why
keep,
he thinks it's okay.
I'm gonna keep the slaps up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep slapping.
Yeah.
Homie clown. So it's like, what like what are we doing? Like he's a bad guy. Let's put that out there. Obviously, he's a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
But nowhere in here it says that he's forcing her to stay.
No.
You know, there's no weapons being held to her head, nothing like that. She's staying on her own.
She likes her companion.
Yeah, there you go. So it's like, what matters more? What trumps the other? Like the companionship and attention, that she said.
Right.
The company and attention, or the physical abuse. which one weighs more?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I gotta put some of the blame on her, because like it's not like he's forcing you to stay. Like you're staying because of company and attention.
Yeah.
How much does that weigh?
It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't weigh as much at all. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious, right? But I think that's the part where she has to be okay being by herself. That's the part where she has to.
Great line.
Because then.
For sure. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, it honestly comes down to that. Because then she wouldn't care about the companionship anymore. She would care about her life, number one.
Yeah.
And then also, not being disrespected. Because slapping in the face is mad disrespectful.
Correct.
So, and even if the person's laughing and saying, hey, it's a joke. No, it's not. What else is a joke? You pulling a knife at me and cutting me or something like that.
There you go.
And
I was gonna say.
that's the joke too. Like,
Yeah.
Or, choking me. And I guess some women like that, but you don't. So, but maybe he does that to other women and women likes it.
Who knows? Maybe she does like choking, and he thought, because people can get some stuff
Mixed up.
confused. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There could be some stuff that she does consent to, and he's like, okay, well, if she likes this, maybe she won't mind if I do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he could just be assuming like, yo,
right.
We be doing this in the bed. I could slap you. Like, you didn't say no to that stuff. So we don't know. We don't know.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's
so there
true.
could be some stuff that she's leaving out that's like, there could be a reason he thinks this is okay. Who knows?
Right.
But I was going to say this too. Like in our last episode, we were talking about the guy being too nice, right?
Yes.
Being a nice guy, how you get taken advantage of, right? And if you don't nip something in the bud now, I told him, if you don't leave, whatever happens, that's on you. In the future, that's on you, because you had your judgment day. For her, it's kind of like the same thing. She had the issues earlier where she said he slapped her in the butt real hard or something like that. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But I guess how he did it, she didn't approve of it. It was super hard or whatever, and she didn't like it or whatever. But if you don't put like at that point, I don't know how serious she saw it, but if she saw that super serious, she should have been like, yo, if something like this happens again, I'm out of here. Like I'm leaving if you do this again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So because they, like I said, it's only up from here all the time. Whatever they try, they get away with that. They're gonna try something worse. Something harder.
Yeah.
It's gonna get worse. You see what I'm saying? And earlier when I was reading this, I said put a pin in this, and I'm gonna come back to it. I want to come back to that part. I think when I read that, when she was saying, I think it was about the slapping her on the rear end thing, and she
Excuses.
oh no yeah, okay yeah slapping the rear end. She said to him, hey, this is the third occurrence of this type of behavior. So it's happened before,
Right.
and she's not. She ain't going nowhere. I mean, yeah, she doesn't like it, but she didn't leave. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Person sees that you're not leaving. It's kind of like empty threats. Like, all right, I could keep doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
They not serious.
Right.
But what I want to come back to was this was odd.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed this. This was odd. This is the part I said I'm gonna put a pin in
Okay.
and come back to it. She said, the first time he slapped my butt very hard out of nowhere, completely unprovoked. That day I warned him, don't ever slap me in my face. My bottom is okay as a flirty joke, but never in my face. Why did she randomly bring her face into it? Like, if you're slapping my butt, I wouldn't just think, "Hey, don't slap my face though." Like, I'm not thinking about my face. I'm thinking about my butt that got slapped. It's kind of like she put the thought in his head. Cause when I read that, I'm like, what if he wasn't even thinking about your face? And now he heard that, he's like, cause if he's the type of guy where it's like, you tell me no, I'm gonna want to do it.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like,
okay.
now I want to do what you told me not to do. Cause how dare you? And if he thinks like that, like I said, because the age thing, if he thinks like he's like an ownership,
Right.
like, hold on, how dare you try to tell me what not to? You know what? Now I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it when you least expect it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That struck me as kind of weird because you would think the response would be, okay, what if she didn't like the butt thing? Hey, don't slap my butt like that. That's too hard or whatever, or tone it down, make it a little softer. I don't like that hurts.
Right.
Don't do that anymore. But for you to throw out another angle of a slap and another part of your body to say, hey, don't slap my face. I wonder if he was like, no, well, I didn't slap your face. I wasn't even thinking about that. But
Now that you mention
yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that was so weird. Like, why would she even bring that up?
You know,
He ain't slap your face.
But here's the thing. I think she brought it up because that's her subconscious saying he'll probably
he might do
shit.
that. He might
Yes.
do okay. Like
Yeah.
okay. So she's like, okay, since he's done the slapping, let me make sure you
Yeah.
leave it here. Don't go nowhere
Right.
else.
Yeah. No.
So it could be twofold. Maybe she is thinking that.
Yeah.
And maybe she did plant that thought in his head now too.
Yeah. Exactly.
It worked out against her.
It did. But who knows? The way he's acting, that's what I'm saying. I think based on his behavior, she is like, let me throw all the warnings right now and tell him not to do it.
Put everything out there,
Out there.
just in case you think about it one day.
Because these are the little things, like, you know, when you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, let me just make sure I let them know that that's not okay, just in case they think about it, because
Okay.
based on their behavior, it could lead to this.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm wondering, which actually says a lot too, because, you know, if you're in a relationship where you feel safe and then the person is being flirtatious, you're not going to bring up a random body part and say, hey, don't do that. Because that's the common sense. That would be common sense. Or it's good to let them know regardless. But
sure.
But depending on who the person is, you would know that they wouldn't think that way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I think she's thinking off of past, she said, other occurrences of him doing stuff to hurt her. She's probably thinking, all right, I wonder if he's going to escalate to slap my face.
Right.
You know?
And he ended up doing it.
And right, because she mentioned, caught me off guard. She mentioned other times, she said, folding the laundry, came behind me, bent me over to dry something, and pulled my hair hard, and it really hurt.
You see?
I reacted poorly to this and made sure he knew this made me uncomfortable. So she's letting him know, yo, this stuff hurts. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. And he's still not listening. But that's another instance of him doing something to hurt her, pulling her hair. Mm-hmm. But that action with the pulling hair is in the realm of the king stuff. Because pulling hair is a thing.
Okay.
Right? We know that. And, well, I'm not saying... Sorry, I'm going to push fast.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we know that that's a thing, right? Mm-hmm. So stuff like that is stuff that happens in certain bedrooms.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think he's carrying out things that he just likes to do with, maybe he's done with her sexually, but now just random times when they're not having sex, he's like, all right, I want to still do that thing that we did, but do it real quick. Pull your hair real quick.
I see.
Slap your butt real quick.
Yeah.
Choke you real, you know what I'm saying? Like, but now it's like, all right, now I need more. He's leveling up every time until where he got to the slap in the face thing.
Or maybe he slapped her in the bedroom too. He slapped her in the face and she did.
And you know, I thought about that, but I didn't mention it because how adamant she is about not liking the slap in the face.
Yeah.
I think if it did happen in the bed, I think she would have said it. I think she'd have been like, okay, we messed around doing stuff and he slapped me in my face during sex stuff, and he likes that. And now he's carrying it out to just regular everyday activity. I think she would have mentioned that.
Okay.
She's making it seem like, because she said out of nowhere, he just did it. And she's like, how did I get here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't think that happened based on how she's telling the story.
And based on she actually brought it up to don't do it. So maybe she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
in the
yeah.
bedroom or not,
Yeah.
I don't want you to touch my face.
But I think there was other little breadcrumbs that led to this. Other stuff that they've done.
For sure.
Where it's like it led to him even wanting to do something like this, and also her just throwing the idea out there, saying don't slap my face. I can't let that go. Like her just throwing that idea out there. It's like a plant a seed. And he's like, you know what, I might like that. You know what? You know what? Thank you, baby. Thank you for bringing that to my attention.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think it's her trying to protect herself, honestly, because she feels unsteady just in case. So
it's like, yeah, I agree. It's like she's trying to protect herself, but at the same time not protecting herself because she ain't leaving.
Because she wants,
you know what I'm saying?
She likes the attention. She likes, I mean, attention. Getting attention from someone, it feels great. That's true. You feel loved. You feel good. You know, you feel like you're attractive. You feel like you're sexy. Cool. But again, my advice to her would be to honestly talk to a therapist and obviously pray if you're a Christian, but still pray if you're not Christian. You never know. Because God hears all prayers.
Okay.
But real talk though, find an actual therapist and talk to them about it, because then they can help you get your mind out of that. I need someone to be, that the companionship. I mean, everyone likes to be around. Well, I don't know. I can't say everyone, because there's actually people that doesn't like to be around anybody. But in terms of her having a therapist that can kind of help her get out of that mentality and help her to just be okay with herself in the process, because then that will lessen that emotion and feeling or the urge to always want to be around this man.
Very true.
And so she will feel more confident to actually leaving this man, because now she's like, I actually don't need you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And you disrespect me multiple times. You don't know. You don't take my no seriously. And so I'm leaving.
And that's very true. And pretty much, well, to piggyback off what you're saying, wanting attention, companionship, all that will kind of make you just turn a blind eye to stuff that you shouldn't be turning a blind eye to. And like you said, that therapy can kind of get her out of that mode, make her love herself more, care about herself more, have more self-confidence, where it's like you said, she won't need to have that fulfillment from another man, where it's like, I'm good, I don't need that, so I don't have to deal with that stuff. You see what I'm saying? But let me ask you this last thing to wrap this up. What is, like, if you had to okay, I'll frame it like this. Okay, so we have kind of like if you have a scale, or if you have two sides, right? One side you have the companionship, the company you want, the attention, all the stuff that makes you feel good, stuff that she needs, right? Well, that she says she needs,
okay,
right? Because she just doesn't want to be alone. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And then on this side you have abuse, right? If I had to ask you, well, I am asking you, what do you think weighs more in regards to how much do you have to need attention and companionship to where you're really just gonna overlook abuse? Like, does companionship and the attention and the holding someone at night or whatever, does that mean more than the abuse, to where you can just be like, all right, I can deal with that, I'm acting like it's just not happening?
So my answer, from a clear minded standpoint,
sure
abuse would wait, obviously.
Well,
wait
no, I'll go say, based on how you're starting that answer off, don't do it from your point of view,
Okay.
Okay, because I think the answer would just be no, right?
Yeah.
So I would say answer based on what you think
I was
someone.
going to.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Do that.
no, I was going to. I was
Someone
going to
else is
say
thinking.
the obvious
Yeah.
first, I want to point out,
Sure.
obviously,
Yeah.
abuse weighs heavier.
Mm-hmm.
However, from someone, if that person went through some type of trauma, or even if it's not trauma from childhood, it honestly stems from childhood trauma at first, or depending on the family dynamic, where they were raised,
Yeah,
all
it
those
could.
things.
Abandonment, like you said.
Yeah, all that
could
stuff.
Not have a relationship with a father.
Correct.
Stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So they're looking for that. Yeah.
Exactly. So then you're leaning more towards that emotion. He makes me feel good. I don't like myself, but he likes me.
Okay.
Other things like that. So then the attention and the companionship would kind of weigh more, but then it depends on the severity of it. At this point,
Severity of the abuse.
of the abuse. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Severity of the abuse. Because if it starts with the isolation, and you're like, okay, well, I guess this is normal. You're making excuses of it. You see it, but it's like little things, and that's what most abusers will do. It doesn't start off with like, I'm gonna kill you. It starts off with like just baby steps. And this is based on research I'm talking about. Thank God I never experienced that. But in terms of based on research and understanding a little bit more of how abusers would use mindset are, or even different scenarios. But so in a person in her situation or other women, the attention would weigh more than the abuse. And then when it gets to the point where the severity of the abuse is much more severe, then that's when it starts to lean towards the abuse. This abuse starts to weigh more heavier than the attention and the companionship and so forth.
Okay.
But even then, that's when it will be kind of too late, because then they'll feel stuck and so forth. But
okay, so as long as the abuse isn't like too bad, they don't mind that, like the attention outweighs the abuse. Like you wanting to have someone around, it outweighs the abuse, as long as it's not like, because this isn't like, I guess we wouldn't see this as like hardcore like abuse. It's like more like a subtle abuse. You know what I'm saying? Slapping too hard. You know what I'm saying? She getting slapped in the face is abuse. But like when we think of abuse, we think of like people getting punched and
right,
drug all over the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's not doing that type of stuff that you hear in like domestic violence stories.
Right.
She's just like, oh, that he worried. Why'd he slap me? You know, so why'd he pull my hair? He just slapped my butt. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think, like what you're saying, because she may see that as like a lower level of like abuse, she's like, this me needing this attention is outweighing that.
Yeah, it's, you can tell she
doesn't like it, but she's still like, it doesn't outweigh this.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? Her mind is you can tell she's been thinking about this, because
oh yeah, for sure.
She sees that the abuse or what he's doing is weighing a little bit more, but now she psychologically can't get out of that, if that makes sense. It's clear as day.
That does make sense.
It's so clear as day, but then she's like, I can't get myself out of this because I'm so attached.
Yep.
So she
did say that.
help.
She says she's like addicted to the attachment.
So she is completely self-aware, completely.
Yeah.
Which means the fact that she's still thinking of like, hey, this is not normal, or she asks, is this normal? I can't remember. I'm thinking about
I can look. I know the last guy.
Yeah, it was the guy that was normal. But obviously something in her mind, her brain is saying, hey, this is not normal. We're not happy about this. We should run. But then the heart, and even maybe, who knows what was her past.
And also, we forgot to mention this part. He is kind of playing with her emotions too, because she did say, obviously the gaslighting, right? But he said he left, and then she said that he's gone, I'm safe, and now he's texting her saying that he loves me and saying that he's sorry. So he's apologizing for what he did. The apologizing be messing up your head,
no,
because
for
now
sure.
you be believing it, right?
For sure.
So she's like, I love you. I'm sorry. And he's blaming it on something else. He said because he's being overworked, it's driving this poor behavior. So now
Which is trash.
that kind of think that she sees stuff like that, that kind of resets it and takes her
Like,
back.
oh, okay.
Back at one, like Brian McKnight said. Now, what he said, we're back at one. This song?
Yeah.
He's Brian McKnight her. We going back. I'm not saying Brian McKnight did this. I'm just saying the song back at one. Shout out to you, Brian.
But let's go back for 2 seconds.
Okay.
She said, "Now I'm safe."
Yeah, because he's gone.
Right.
Yeah, when she's by herself, she's
Right.
safe. Yeah. No, nobody.
Why do you have to say that? Now I'm safe.
I don't have nobody slapping me.
Now I'm safe.
I'm not getting random slaps.
Thank God I'm safe. Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, the fact that you said those words, oh, I'm safe, he's gone. That itself is huge.
Yeah.
Like, now you feel safe. That means you never felt safe before because you're always on edge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for those in the medical field, your cortisol level is so high. Your everything is so high, so you're on edge pretty much because you don't know. Every time you said things were okay, because she said that something happened, a couple months later they're okay, and then he does this again, and then it sounds like it's starting to get closer in time too.
And the whole thing is crazy, but the crazy psychological part of it, because he's messing with her head, right?
Oh, for sure.
Because he keeps calling it a joke.
Yeah.
He's saying like he's doing it as a joke.
That's how they do it.
Only time I've seen getting slapped in the face is like where it's like a joke is like on that show I told you about they had back in the day called with that we saw the preview of. They made a new movie for it. Like the last movie I said those guys were doing pranks back in the day.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? Jackass. It was on MTV, right? They used to do pranks like that. You know, they put the baby powder in their hand and slap the guy in the face. Say, look at you already laughing. They'll always do that thing. My cousin didn't know about it. He called it. It's like a name for it. They called it something.
Okay.
But the funny part is they're slapping the person and it's like the powder is all over the place on their face. Stuff like that.
You can see the mark.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what makes it.
And then they upgraded until like they got this big hand that they put somewhere, and the big hand slaps their whole body.
Right.
So that's the only time I've seen this slapping as a joke. Not like this where you're in a relationship and you just slapping the person I know in the face. You know what I'm saying? That's why. But mentally and psychologically, you mess with her because like he's saying it's a joke, and then to try to like dilute it a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
To try to convince her, no, it's not that bad. I'm joking, you know. But then when she gets mad at him for doing it, he's like, all right, you're good. You're getting too wild. You know, now you're abusing me, so I'm leaving. So he'll walk out the house and leave because he's like, you're abusing me now because you're so mad at me for this. Where it's kind of like, okay, now I'm blaming you.
Yeah.
And I
can't have my fun.
Yeah, I wonder if that's affecting her. Like, Dad, am I being too hard? Like, am I over? Because she acts like I want to know I'm not overreacting.
Yeah. Which is
so that's getting in her head. You see what I'm saying? It's like he's like, yo, you overreacting. Like, it's not that serious. I'm just slapping the heck out of you.
Not funny, guys.
Why are you so angry? I'm just putting my hand like this, bringing it to the left, bringing the back part of my hand. And hit you with my pimp hand. Like, well, like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
Like, well, we don't slap people no more. So he's trying to make it seem like it's nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, a part of it is working. Because
now she's like, am I the problem? Am I overreacting? Is this normal?
Should I be letting him slap me?
Yeah.
Let me ask my girls if they begin.
That's how you know it's bad. If you know. Your initial that's how you have to like get out of that your thought process and be like, if my friend told me this scenario, would I say, oh yeah, that girl, that's normal?
Imagine her just calling up her friends. Hey girl, I got a quick question. Does Darren be slapping the heck out of you? I don't know. I just want to know. Does he be slapping the mess out of you and then saying like he joking? Because I'm wondering if is it just me or is it because Bay over here joking with me, you know what I'm saying? He was laughing. I got my face is real red right now. I'm just wondering if everybody goes through it.
You might not the only person. No, you're not the only person, but you're not the only one that's going through it. But you your subconscious is screaming, "This is not normal," and you know it for sure.
Yeah.
So that then the fact that you have to ask any type of question you have to ask yourself that's logical. You're answering a question. Is
Yeah,
this
for
normal?
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. If
Like,
you have to ask,
yeah.
you know it's not normal.
Yeah.
Should I be holding my head under this water trying to breathe right now? I'm wondering.
No, for real.
Let me ask these fish I see under this lake right now. Hey, should I be down here with y'all?
Like,
So
yeah.
Man. It is.
So, but seriously, I just recommend her to just get help.
Yeah.
And it sounds like they're not in the same space, which is good. So it's the perfect time to actually get a therapist. And
Wait, same
space. Like they were together. He left, she said. So they were in the same, they lived together.
Oh, you mean physically in the same space?
Physically in the same
Okay,
space.
gotcha.
Yeah. Physically in the same space. So he's not in her apartment. So that's the perfect time. Now is the time to actually get mental
Yeah, they may not even live together. I'm not sure if they live together. I don't think
he's doing all this at her place.
I can't remember if she alluded to them live together, but she's. I don't know. If she said that definitively. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's true. Because they can maybe just hang around.
Yeah.
Hang out.
I mean, they're 20 years apart. They probably live in their own place.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
okay. Either way.
Yeah.
Find some help. Find a mental counselor, a therapist, and talk to him about it. Find out why you have this this need for attention and that fulfillment. You need that some type of fulfillment from another person. Find that out, because then once you're able to get yourself out of that relationship, you'll make sure you don't find someone the same person again, because you got to figure out why you chose this person, or maybe it's the age difference. I don't know. Some people will say they're okay with dating that with a huge age gap, but regardless though, you don't want to keep dating the same type of person, which actually happens if you don't fix the issue or find out
for sure
what's going on.
And let me answer this question real quick, which you probably just answered it, but she specifically asked, okay, why does he keep testing his boundary? And she said, and what are the consequences of allowing him to continue doing this?
Yeah, you should answer that question.
Yeah, the consequences are it's just going to get worse to where you're getting hit with this. It's probably going to upgrade to this. You don't want that. So leave now. Leave with this. You see what I'm saying? Because if he sees that you allow him to keep getting away with this, now he gonna start joking with this.
Yeah.
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
I don't see neither one of these as a joke.
Or even use something or a weapon or.
Yeah, could hit
anything
you
can be used as
with
a weapon.
something.
So with something, yeah.
There you go.
And it could
so
be a joke.
Yeah, those are the joke, right? This is only a joke to him, clearly, but yeah, those are to answer your question. Those are the consequences if you continue to allow him to do this, and you not leaving him, right? So forget all the gaslighting, forget all the. I don't know if it's called like love bombing, where he just like I love you, where he's just calling. I don't know if I've heard that before, but he's saying I love you, I'm sorry, and all stuff. That's all BS, because you said he keeps doing it, right?
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you got to believe someone for who they are. They're gonna show you, believe them. Don't believe what's ever in your head that's making you stay, that's keeping you there. Forget that. Throw that out there. Don't listen to yourself. Listen to his actions. You see his actions. You see what he's doing. That's the truth. Whatever he's saying, texting you on the phone, that's not the truth. He just trying to get back so he can pimp stuff. So
yeah, no.
So listen to actions, not his words.
There's another advice I was actually going to say, and I think anybody can take that too. whether, just a regular relationship, or if you're trying to contemplate if you should stay with the person or not, write a list of the good qualities, and also write everything else, like good and bad qualities of that person.
Okay, go on.
But
I don't think. Okay.
that may not work.
I don't think that's for
So
this.
what if, like, yeah,
That's if you. That's if yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, you'll be right.
I know that exercise. That's more so if you.
In a normal way.
Yeah, if you think you wonder, should I stay this person for other reasons?
Never mind,
like,
disregard.
Like,
because what if, like,
do the pros outweigh the cons? This is way more cons.
Because-
So I don't hear no pros to this
because
guy.
can you imagine the pros being like, oh, he's this and this and this, and then you just see this little box of like, well, he does this, do this.
He does slap the piss out of me.
But yeah, so yeah, you're right. So disregard. He's right, because I agree with that. Because then that will show. Then your brain will be like, well, it will justify your reasoning to stay with him.
Yeah. That's more of like a marriage counseling thing. Like if you think about getting divorced, and you're like, okay, well, list it. Well, before you think about that, find out all the good stuff, all the bad stuff. See if y'all really want to separate. I don't think nobody's gonna talk y'all into staying with each other if he's just beating you up and slapping you up all the time and stuff like that. They're gonna be like, no, leave. So, but yeah, yes, thank you guys so much for joining us on this new episode of this Marriage Thing podcast with your host Cee
and Gurley.
How you feel about this marriage thing? Or how you liking this marriage thing?
I should ask you first. You always ask me first.
Okay.
How do you feel about this marriage thing?
Are you asking me how I feel about it, or how am I liking it, or both?
Both.
How
do you like it first?
How do I like it? I don't like it.
Dang.
I love it.
Oh, okay.
I love it. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your ears.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. This marriage thing is something that I think about all the time.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. This marriage thing that we doing here, it kind of feels like, well, not kind of, it does. It feels like fulfillment in life. It's like I feel whole. I always knew that I needed something like this. And now that I have it, it's like, okay, now I'm complete. Everything else from here on out is like just the cherry on top. Some whipped cream, some vegan whipped cream. Sprinkle, if they have vegan sprinkles, everything is just a topping. It's a layer on this. And it's going well. I'm loving it. And it's only getting better. And I'm loving this. I'm realizing, and like I said, I think about it every day because I'll be at work thinking about stuff like that. But I realize more and more, also because I'm at work, a good portion of the day, when I just see certain things, hear certain things and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I'm married. I like being married. I love who I'm married to, and I'm glad I'm blessed with this marriage thing that we have going on here, because I see a lot of people, they're going through it, and I'm like, thank you, Jesus, I'm blessed. So
okay.
yeah, just realizing different things, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, most of all, I'm blessed to have you, and I'm glad I have you, and I love you. So everything starts with you. But just seeing things in the world, and obviously, working where I work, interacting with people, or just, not necessarily interacting directly, but just seeing things, observing things, and seeing, hearing questions people ask me. There are certain things I'm just like, yeah, I have it really good. So I'm loving this marriage thing, and I guess that's both questions. That's how I feel about this marriage thing. So yeah,
man, I can't beat that.
You don't have to beat it. It's not a competition. It's not a beat.
No, it's true. It's
my genuine answer.
No, it is. It's funny because never mind. That's neither here or there. So for me, this marriage thing, I'm so grateful. I'm grateful because life is easier with an amazing spouse. It is easier. It even if if anyone is going through something individually, or but it still doesn't feel like the heaviness of life is not, it doesn't feel heavy because you have that person with you.
Yeah. For sure.
And I'm grateful that I married you. So grateful.
Likewise.
Yeah, so grateful that you're in my life and you're so optimistic and you just bring joy.
Amen.
So yeah, so
The joy bringers.
yeah, the joy bringers. But no, it's so important to marry the right person.
Absolutely.
It really is.
Absolutely.
Because there's peace and life can be hard but it's better. And we've heard of couples that say that too, especially elderly couples. Life is always better no matter what life takes you or takes us.
Yeah.
It's easier with your spouse.
For sure.
The right spouse, but the right person.
For sure.
It's
for sure that too. Yes.
Yeah.
For sure that too.
So, this marriage thing is great and it's amazing, and I feel blessed.
Amen. Blessed right along there with you. All right. And now to you guys, thank you so much for joining us. Whether you are watching and listening on YouTube or listening to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, go ahead and knock them over the head with the socials real quick.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this right this time. All right, so the socials is it's on IG. It's This Marriage Thing Pod, and the same thing on TikTok. So follow us on IG, Instagram, and TikTok.
Amen. There you go. Are we on Pinterest?
No. I should make one, but no.
No. Okay. All right. We're not on Pinterest. All right. But yes, go ahead. Like always, please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, please don't dislike it. Go ahead and comment. Feel free. I think this episode more so could be more something that people can relate to. The last one, that was wild. Hopefully, I said, hopefully y'all don't relate to that. But if you do, go ahead and let us know in the comments. But this one sounds like something that's more up people's alleys. They, people have gone through trauma like this.
Yeah,
so
I hope
could understand.
No one went through this. I hope.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We always hope no one goes through anything negative. But if we're being realistic, people go through stuff like this. Maybe not the way this was carried out, but some form of abuse, and maybe they didn't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? I mean, stuff like that. So yeah, feel free to comment. Let us know what you think. Share anything, share any story, any advice that you want. Also share the video with someone. Like I always said before, if this made you think of someone, or if you think this video could help someone, or our advice could help someone, go ahead and send it to them. Let us know. But yes, always subscribe, like, share, and subscribe to or just on that platform, it would be follow us on Spotify and Apple. No, Apple Podcast. You can't subscribe. Is it called subscribe or follow? It could be either one. I don't know.
Good question.
But you add it, and then so you can listen to it.
Yes.
Or feel free to listen to us on the go, road trips, at night when you're falling asleep. It doesn't matter. We are here for you.
Yes.
But I will say this one last thing. This was just advice. It's always just advice. You can take it or you can leave it. We'd rather you take it because it can help you. But whether you're the guy in this story, the young lady in this story, whoever you may be, you can feel free to forget everything we just said if you didn't like what you heard. But the one thing we do not want you to forget, and always remember, it's 3 strands,
2 hearts,
1 love.